I'm Hobson. You'll catch me a little later on in the FCAT program. I'm actually speaking to you from the past. Well, kinda. You see, by now, I should be back home, curled up on the couch with my family and dog, of course, ready to be tuning in to celebrate. Hey, if you haven't already, hit up social with hashtag MySFUGrad and let us see how you're celebrating.
I want to take this moment to thank all those who supported me. I could not have made it this far without the sustenance from my creator and from the support of those around me. So to my friends, my parents and family, the folks with the Muslim Students Association, my professors, and all those along the way who made SFU a better place to be, thank you.
I'm here to get more than a degree.
I'm here to explore.
To connect. To learn.
I am here to forge a new path.
To push myself.
To set goals and achieve them.
I am here to win.
I am here to grow.
In the next few years, I look forward to working with peers, communities, and all different stakeholders to build a just, sustainable, and livable future for all, and addressing all of the root cause of all the issues we face today.
I am here to build bridges.
I'm here to promote inclusion.
To embrace diversity.
To learn from others.
I'm here to support my community.
I'm here to lift people up.
To engage.
To listen.
I am here to grow.
Today, I'm here celebrating with my family in person and my friends over Zoom. Although not an in-person convocation ceremony, I'm still grateful to be surrounded by those who support me along the way.
I would like to wholeheartedly thank to my family who reside on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you for making my educational dreams come true, even though we are physically far, but always in my heart. And thanks to all those amazing inspirational individuals in my life. Thank you for believing in me, even at the times that when I doubted myself.
Hello and welcome everyone. The time has come for us to celebrate Simon Fraser University's Class of June 2021. I'm June Pak, graduate of SFU, Graduands, or should I say my fellow alumni. Today we are gathered virtually to celebrate your graduation, one of the most important milestones in your university experience. We're celebrating your incredible achievements because they deserve to be celebrated. You've worked hard to earn your degree, and we're all so proud of everything you've accomplished. It's been wonderful to see how you're celebrating with your families and friends. Many of you are posting on social media, whether it's wearing your virtual cap and gown with SFU's Instagram filter or recreating your walk across the stage moments in your living room. There's such warmth and creativity in your celebrations. I encourage you to share your photos and messages using hashtag MySFUGrad. And you can join the live chat during the program, sharing your best wishes with each other. Do you hear that? I hear bagpipes. That's our cue to turn our attention to Burnaby Mountain and get comfortable and ready to enjoy the ceremony.
It's an honor for me to be here with you today to welcome you to the unceded territory and the shared territories. That song that we entered in with today was the Musqueam paddle song, Musqueam victory song, and our canoe paddlers sing that song to keep in sync, to keep in stride, and also keep their strength up. Just wanted to share that with you today. Hiked up, I was hiked.
Great day, everyone. Congratulations, students. You have done a great job with your studies here with the family of SFU. Thanking the communities from which you come from and your families. Just a special blessing now for your journey. Great Spirit, thank you for bringing us together today. Just guide each and every one as they leave our community to go into different communities. Let us always remember that we are the leaders and the mentors of those who follow us, those who witness what we do and what we say. I ask Great Spirit just a very special blessing now on each and every one present here today, all my relations.
Thank you for sharing that warm welcome, Elder Margaret. I'd also like to pay my respects to elders, past and present. Thank you also to Jack Lee, Pipe Sergeant of the SFU Pipe Band, and Alec Dan of the Musqueam Nation for his drumming and song. It's an honor to be here today on the traditional, unceded, and continually occupied territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples, where SFU's convocation is hosted and filmed. The SFU choir, graduates and members of the SFU community will now lead us in the singing of O Canada. Please rise.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in us command, with glowing hearts we see the rise of true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Your Honor, Madam President, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, faculty, honored guests, graduands, families and friends, I'm Tamara Vrooman, Chancellor of Simon Fraser University. Joining me on the platform are SFU's Vice Presidents, Deans, and Registrar. We're delighted and honored that you're with us for convocation. I now declare the June 2021 convocation assembled for the granting of degrees. I'm pleased to present Her Honor, the Honorable Janet Austin, Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia, for her opening address.
Chancellor Vrooman, President Johnson, honored guests, graduands, families and friends, it is an enormous pleasure to join you today as you celebrate on the traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kikite, Kwantlen, Semiahmoo, and Tsawwassen peoples. Haichka Siam. And although we can't gather in person to celebrate your achievements, we are joined together in spirit of camaraderie and resolve that has characterized this past, most challenging year. I want to thank everyone in the university community, staff, faculty, alumni, and students for pulling together on this journey. The past year has shown us the best of British Columbia, and I have found inspiration in countless examples of unstinting generosity and compassion that have emerged around the province. People from all walks of life and every part of our province looking out for each other as neighbors, as friends, and as fellow citizens. These examples show us that when called upon, we can live up to the responsibilities of citizenship and community and pull together to solve common problems. To the graduands, in a world where knowledge is our most important asset, your success is our success, and your future is our future. Of all the knowledge that you've acquired in your studies, this simple bit of wisdom, that more is achieved working together than alone, is perhaps the most important of all. As you leave this institution and embark on the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to carry this thought with you, to help chart a better, kinder, more inclusive future for yourselves, for your community, indeed for all of us. As you say here at Simon Fraser University, we are ready, and we are ready together. On behalf of all British Columbians, please accept my heartfelt congratulations and very best wishes for every possible success and happiness as you yourselves define these things. Haichka Siem.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm delighted to introduce the Minister of Advanced Education and Skills, the Honourable Anne Kang, for her remarks.
Hi everyone, I'm Anne Kang, and it's my privilege to be serving British Columbians as the new Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training. I'm sending you greetings from the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Congratulations to each one of you on your accomplishment. I am so proud to be one of the first people to celebrate your success with you as you graduate from Simon Fraser University. For decades, SFU has played a significant role in changing the culture of the province and driving social progress. I know you'll take the fight for justice with you to help make our province a better place for everyone. I know this is not the kind of graduation day you had imagined. I realize not being able to be part of a large celebration in person because of COVID-19 has been disappointing. But you have worked hard to reach this milestone in your life, and nothing, not even this pandemic, can take that away from you. COVID-19 has just proven to us all how much you are needed. Your generation plays a unique role as it is going to write the next chapter of our province, our country, and our world. May you use your skills acquired at Simon Fraser University to give back to your respective communities and help us build a better BC. Your family and friends, your professors and instructors, they will view this virtual convocation and be as proud of you as I am. As a former elementary school teacher, lifelong learner, and a woman of color, empowering people through education is a value close to my heart. And that is why I am so happy to see the progress you've made this far, and I encourage you to keep going strong. Today, we celebrate each one of you for all your dedication and determination to education, especially during this challenging time. Congratulations once again, and good luck.
Thank you, Minister. Honored guests and graduates. Although we can't be together, our separation only adds to the pride we have in our graduating students. Earning a degree is always an extraordinary accomplishment. Earning a degree at this moment in our history is a feat of dogged determination and character. Your commitment to education through the pandemic reminds us that important values endure even when the world is turned on its head, and that was certainly the case in this past year. But let us also say, at the outset of my remarks, that we are celebrating your achievement at a difficult and painful moment in our history. A moment embodied in the souls of 215 beautiful children found at the former Kamloops Indian Residential School. A moment that forces us to confront horrible injustices and brutality carried out under the banner of progress in education. And so on this day, let's remind ourselves that as important as education can be, it is not a good in and of itself. To be good, education must be attached to a moral vision that seeks a better and more humane understanding of what it means to be human. Einstein famously said, "Any fool can know. The point is to understand." It's not easy. The world is immensely complex. But it helps us understand if we can see the world through another's eyes. If our first instinct is towards compassion and empathy. For me, that is the enduring value of higher education. It gives us both knowledge and perspective, a perspective that leads to greater understanding. And it is one of the reasons I love this institution, From its very beginning, Simon Fraser University has been guided by the idea that knowledge and understanding are born from engagement, and that at its best, a university is threaded into the life of the community. Only in this way can an institution of higher learning truly fulfill its mission and contribute to a better understanding of our world. I see those values at work in the SFU researchers who have done so much to inform our public health decisions during the pandemic. I see them at work in our contribution to informed dialogue on some of the toughest issues of our time through SFU Public Square. I see them through the work of Beatty School of Business, where discussions about blending business success and the success of society and the planet were a focus before the rest of the world had even heard of ESG. And I see them at work in SFU's ambition to be a more inclusive, welcoming, and nurturing institution for all. Now, as SFU alumni, I hope you will not only apply the knowledge you've gained, but also the wisdom you've earned. In that way, you can fulfill your personal ambitions for a productive and well-lived life and better understand and contribute to the world around you. As an SFU alumnus myself, and the first in my family to attend university, this is one of the many gifts I received from my time at university and now as Chancellor of SFU. And I trust it will be for you as well. On behalf of everyone at SFU, faculty, staff, and more than 170,000 alumni spread across the world, congratulations. You deserve it. I call upon the president of our university, Dr. Joy Johnson, for her address to graduates.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Graduates and honored guests, welcome everyone to this special convocation ceremony. Let me begin by acknowledging that I am privileged to be speaking to you today on the traditional unceded territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples. As a settler on these lands, I recognize a responsibility to address and repair relations with the Indigenous people whose lands we occupy. Acknowledging this is an important step towards reconciliation. I also want to say, everyone watching and listening today, that the entire SFU community stands in solidarity with Indigenous peoples as we grieve the enormous, unfathomable loss of life at the Kamloops Indian Residential School. The devastation caused by Canada's residential schools knows no moral limits. And so, as we gather today, I ask us all to acknowledge the collective responsibility we share for a system that took so many innocent lives. And that in their memory, our graduates take forth the conviction that they have the power to confront injustice and build a better world. For me, that is one of the most important lessons we can take from the last year and a half of forced isolation, the power we have to overcome. And so, as challenging as these last months have been, I don't believe your future or your experience at SFU will be defined by the pandemic and its aftermath. I think your future, our future, will be defined only by you, because history just doesn't happen to us. We happen to history. And so, yes, the world is going through a period of profound change and uncertainty. Yes, we must forthrightly confront injustice, past and present. It seems daunting, but don't forget, past generations faced enormous challenges too, and they confronted them with courage and foresight, often against enormous odds and the tut-tutting of cynics. I think of the young Indigenous leaders who fought to establish Aboriginal title almost 50 years ago. I think of the early struggles of the Canadian feminist and LGBTQ movements that opened new paths for people like me to lead institutions like this one. I think of the scientists who work so diligently to develop vaccines in record time, and the public health officials who've worked so hard to keep us safe. These people knew that history isn't just stumbled upon, it's created by working together in common cause to bend it in a better direction. Now, of course, every one of you is unique. You come from different backgrounds, spiritual traditions, and political perspectives. You want different things from your education and from your lives. That's good. Difference is good. But don't forget that you share a common destiny. We all do. And with that knowledge and the wisdom that comes from learning, always know that you have an enormous agency and power over the world that is to come. I hope and trust that the time you spent at Simon Fraser University studying and learning has helped you see this important truth. On behalf of the entire SFU community, my heartfelt thanks to all of your friends and family who helped you along the way. My sincere congratulations to you for all that you have accomplished. You did it, and we are so proud of you.
SFU's honorary degree is the highest honor conferred by the university. The degrees are awarded to distinguished individuals in recognition of their scholarly, scientific, or artistic achievement, or in recognition of exceptional contribution to the public good. Their achievements celebrate our university's values and serve as an inspiration to our students, graduates, and community. I am delighted to introduce this June's honorary degree recipient, Dr. Sheila Watt-Cloutier, who is conferred a degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Sheila, better known as Sheila Watt-Cloutier, is a respected Inuit leader and one of the world's most recognized climate change and human rights advocates. Born in 1953 in Nunavut, Dr. Watt-Cloutier was raised traditionally until age 10, when she was sent away by the federal government to study in southern Canada. Returning to the Arctic at 18, she was stunned by the social, economic, and health problems that plagued her community as a result of colonization, forced assimilation, and abandonment of traditional Inuit culture. She has since devoted her life to ensuring the voices of Inuit and other Indigenous peoples are heard by governments and policymakers around the globe. In her 20s, Dr. Watt-Cloutier worked for the Kativik School Board and later contributed to a landmark task force that attempted to set in motion educational reforms based on self-government, cultural preservation, and enhanced infrastructure. In the 1990s, she led the Inuit Circumpolar Council, while her compelling evidence on behalf of Inuit people helped ensure the Stockholm Convention eliminating persistent organic pollutants, an urgent health issue for the Inuit. In 2005, as international chair of the Council, she launched the world's first international legal action on climate change. The petition began the recognition of collective rights for Indigenous people. Thanks to Sheila Watt-Cloutier's advocacy, the link between climate change and human rights is now firmly established within mainstream global discourse. It is with pleasure that I call on Dr. Sheila Watt-Cloutier for her convocation address.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for this honor that you have bestowed upon me. I'm very humbled by it and grateful. And Chancellor Vrooman, President Johnson, graduating classes of the Faculty of Environment and Education. Congratulations to you all, to the graduates. I know that it's been a very tough time for many of us during this time with the pandemic, where we've had to really relook at our lives and our goals. And no doubt you as students probably had to do that quite a bit this year. But I would say that this is also a great opportune time to be reflecting and perhaps even changing some direction in our lives and mostly our perspectives on the way in which we have been treating our planet, Mother Earth. And so I want to share just a very brief story with you when I was in New Zealand and Australia a few years back on a book festival. I was on a panel with Tim Flannery, a great climatologist, who was asked by the audience member, what is it about us in this world that is lacking, that is not allowing us to take urgent action on the issue of climate change and environmental degradation? And when he was asked this question, his response was imagination. So indeed, imagination is lacking in many of us. And it's now time to reimagine a new way forward. And I think that's what this pandemic is trying to teach us, how to live more sustainably, reimagine a new way in which we can treat our planet, each other, and not to be othering each other so much, and particularly if we're from different cultures and different races. This is about how we need to reimagine a new way forward. And I hope that you will take this time to do that. And I would also suggest that when we do realign, because we need a value shift right now with this pandemic, and we need to do it quickly. And so we need to, I think, reimagine and not just reimagine, but realign with Indigenous values as well, who have been so dismissed and through colonialism and through all the ways in which we have been really broken down. And so all the more we need to address these issues of reconciliation in a true way. But I know that things will take time, and they do happen at the speed of empathy, and they do happen at the speed of trust. And so trust in that process. You're not yet mired in the the politics of things, and you have fresh minds as you go out into the world today. And I know that it's a lot of things to put on your shoulders, but you know, you have it in you to do that. This is your future, and certainly you've got it. You've got what it takes to be able to make these changes. And all the talks that I give, the youth are very open to trying to become change agents. And I know and I trust that you will be as well. So my heartfelt congratulations to you all. And I am again very humbled by this honor. And I wish you all the very best. Nakomik ilunasi.
We are so proud of our honorary degree recipients and all of you, SFU's newest alumni. I invite Brandon Chapman, President of the Alumni Association, to bring greetings to the graduates.
Congratulations to the honorary degree recipients and the class of 2021. I'm Brandon Chapman, President of SFU's Alumni Association, and I'd like to officially welcome you to the Alumni Association. You're now lifetime members of a worldwide network with more than 170,000 alumni in over 140 countries. Our goal is to provide you with opportunities to learn, to grow, and to thrive through professional and personal development opportunities, career resources, and other benefits. As alumni, you now serve as ambassadors for SFU in your communities. So be proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the best of successes on this next phase of your journey.
Thank you, Brandon. Madam Chancellor, an important part of convocation is hearing the words of our graduands. Marie-Gabrielle Béchard is a proud member of the Francophone community. She has coordinated multiple bilingual projects, has also been involved with programs such as the Sustainability Peers, Semester in Dialogue, and Francophone Youth Parliaments. As a peer mentor, she also develops youth in her community to advocate for climate action. She will attend UBC in the fall to pursue a Master of Community and Regional Planning.
Dear graduating class of 2021, I'm so honored to speak to you today. I want to begin by acknowledging that I stand on the unceded homelands of the Comox First Nation, and SFU is situated on the unceded homelands of the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, Squamish, Coquitlam, and Katzie nations. Wow, congratulations! This past year has been anything but ordinary, and I commend each one of us for pushing through the challenges and reaching this important milestone. My heart is full of gratitude for all the wonderful educators, mentors, family members, friends, peers, ancestors, and partners who have been on this journey with us. I'm filled with so much pride thinking about all the hard work we have put in to getting here today. Throughout my degree, I've struggled with my mental health, particularly eco-anxiety, leaving me feeling hopeless and powerless about the future. I know I'm not the only one having these struggles. Over time, I've come to realize that adversity forces us to reflect, learn, and grow. Our personal and collective resilience begins through compassion, creating healthy relationships with nature, and connecting with one another. No single person can resolve climate change on their own. But in the words of Margaret Mead, never underestimate the power of a small, committed group of people to change the world. In fact, it is the only thing that ever has. Dear graduating class of 2021, I know we will change the world in a good way. And I wish us strength, courage, and peace on this journey. It has been a pleasure. Merci. Thank you.
Dr. Alexandra Patsak is the recipient of the 2021 Dean's Convocation Medal for her work and doctoral thesis, Measuring and Understanding Self-Handicapping in Education. At SFU's Student Learning Commons, she collaborated with colleagues and mentored students with special needs. Following her passion for teaching and research, Dr. Patsak is now an assistant professor in educational psychology at George Mason University in Virginia.
Congratulations, everyone. Hi, my name is Alex, and I'm graduating from the Educational Psychology PhD program. I'm speaking to you from the traditional lands of the Piscataway Indigenous peoples. I am grateful for the loving support of my family, the inspiring mentors who guided me through this journey, and the dear friends who I met along the way. You all have made this a wonderful experience, and I'm forever grateful that you came into my life. My main takeaway from my PhD is to pursue what you're passionate about. I learned that you can achieve everything you want and much more if you do what excites you and what makes you happy. My visual impairment never stopped me from reaching for the stars, and neither should you hold back on your dreams. If you haven't already found what you're passionate about, keep looking. This is an important milestone for all of us. Today, we celebrate and reflect upon what we have achieved, the experiences we made, skills we learned, and relationships we build along the way. The truly remarkable mentors who guided us and helped shape who we are today, our family and friends who filled up our coffee mugs and offered support when we needed it. Those are the memories and relationships that may last a lifetime. For this new chapter in your life, recognize the numerous opportunities your experience at SFU has given you. Reach for the stars, pursue your goals, and follow your passion. I wish you all the best for your pursuit of happiness. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you so much for your remarks. Madam Chancellor, I'm now delighted to acknowledge SFU's highest Graduand Award recipients. The Gordon M. Shrum Gold Medal is awarded each year to a bachelor's degree student who has maintained a high scholastic standing and has contributed significantly to the university community. On behalf of SFU, I congratulate Galvin Huen for his impressive achievement. He's both passionate in and out of the lab, advocating for fellow students to create a positive student experience. He is graduating with a Bachelor of Science with honors in biomedical physiology. The Lieutenant Governor's Medal for Inclusion, Democracy, and Reconciliation is presented to an undergraduate student who excels in their studies and has made outstanding contributions to the promotion of inclusion, democracy, and/or reconciliation within the campus community. This year, the Lieutenant Governor's Medal is awarded to Anya Sass, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies. Passionate about human rights, she has volunteered extensively with refugees. Congratulations, Anya. The Governor General's silver medals are awarded to 2 undergraduate students who are judged to have the most outstanding records in the graduating class. This year's recipients are Jennifer Krentz, who is graduating with an honors, a Bachelor's of Arts degree in psychology and a minor in criminology. A volunteer research assistant in several psychology labs, she has also served as the SFU undergraduate representative of the Canadian Psychological Association. Rami Elmallah is graduating with a Bachelor of Applied Science degree in Mechatronic Systems Engineering. His university experience was fueled by his passion for technology, community, and research. On behalf of SFU, we congratulate Jennifer and Rami for their impressive achievements. The Governor General's gold medals are awarded to the top 2 graduate students who are judged to have the most outstanding records in the graduating class. This year's recipients are Dr. Patricia Coburn, whose doctoral work focused on legal decision-making. For her PhD, she conducted research on how cross-examination influences children's ability to testify. Dr. Coburn is a faculty member at Kwantlen Polytechnic University. Dr. Michael Meanwell has been working with leading pharmaceutical companies to significantly reduce the time and costs associated with drug development. He has also been active in several community-based science outreach programs and is currently working at the Scripps Research Institute in San Diego. On behalf of Simon Fraser University, we congratulate Dr. Coburn and Dr. Meanwell for their outstanding achievements. Madam Chancellor, it's now time for the presentation of the graduands. I present to you those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of this university and request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are now recommended. The members of the graduating class are listed in the program book on SFU's Convocation website and in the virtual procession of graduate names that will follow at the end of the speaking program. I now present to the Chancellor the graduating class to be admitted en masse to their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the Senate of this university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees.
Graduating class of June 2021, I congratulate each of you on the completion of your degree. This is an impressive achievement, and I encourage your friends and family to communicate their hearty congratulations to you by whatever means possible, in person or virtual. Now, I invite the members of the graduating class to reciprocate by communicating through some safe means your thanks to your family, friends, faculty, and staff, indeed all those who helped you to reach this goal.
Graduates, you will be receiving your degrees and a convocation celebration box in the mail soon. Friends, this completes the official awarding of degrees. Before we move to the virtual graduate procession, during which time our graduates will be individually named, I do have several thank yous to express. Thank all of you for joining us on such a celebratory occasion, and to the many staff who have worked together to run this virtual convocation, my thanks.
Graduates, make sure you visit the Convocation website and join in the faculty and department gatherings. Graduates and families, we look forward to inviting you all to an in-person convocation ceremony when it is safe to do so. Until then, we will honor and recognize each of our graduates individually here. Our deans have a few words to start.
Dear graduates, in a year like no other in our lives, I want to recognize and congratulate you for the extremely significant feat of completing your graduate degrees, a feat of hard work and of an imagination, and one that I know your friends, family, and communities and everyone here at SFU also takes pride in. The fact that you've done all the amazing, difficult, and brilliant things that come together into a graduate degree under circumstances that are not likely to be repeated, both for you and for your professors, shows how dedicated and resourceful you have been. Hopefully, it also reflects how we've worked together to overcome the isolation caused by the pandemic. So I hope that along with all the attention and perseverance you put in academically, that the joys of community, the support of friendships, and the excitement of growing intellectually have all been central to the time you've had at SFU. Not only are you part of the communities that distinguish SFU, but through your work as students, researchers, and teachers, you also shape SFU as a university and as a vital part of the social fabric of BC and beyond. Significantly, you have done all of this at a moment when universities are again reckoning with changes in society that are urgently asking for transformative knowledge, social justice, and global equity. Thank you and congratulations.
We know the obvious things that make graduation special. You worked hard and you were determined and committed to achieving your goals. You made the right choices that helped you to succeed. And you made your family, friends, and all of us in the Faculty of Education very proud of you. As graduates in education, you understand the importance of ensuring that your work is respectful, inclusive, and equitable. You recognize the value of community, relationships, and social justice. You learned about the role that education must play in reconciliation and decolonization, and you learned about how to create transformative learning environments that are experiential, collaborative, and connected to the wider world. But I think that the most important thing that makes this day special is that you give us all hope. Hope helps us to push a little harder to do better and to persevere through the challenges we meet along the way. You represent our hope for the future. And remember, as an SFU alumni, you will always belong to our faculty community. I wish you all the best and congratulations.
It is my great pleasure to congratulate you on graduating from the Faculty of Environment. I want to commend you for the courage and resilience that you demonstrated to complete your degree virtually during this pandemic. I know that transitioning to your career at this time also carries additional challenges because of pandemic disruptions, but I assure you that the knowledge and skills you have gained are in great demand. And your added tenacity from finishing your degree this year means you will persevere in this tricky time. I wish you success in finding work that plays to your excellent education, contributes to the world, and allows you to make helpful decisions to support people and the planet. Please stay in touch. We would really love to hear about what you're doing.
Faculty of Education. Alexandra Maria Patzak, recipient of a Graduate Dean's Medal.
Louise Mary St. Pierre, recipient of a Graduate Dean's Medal. Lee Bevington. Kieran Kaur Bisra. Carrie Campbell. Daniel Chang. Koichi Haseyama. Ihar Maslenikau. Timothy Newman. Nikta Razavi. Tanis Leah Sawkins. Milica Vidanovic. Cameron McFarlane Watson. Sonia Catherine Woloshen. Jill Teresa Gibson. Leah Maureen Kelly. Alice Prophet. Michael Shordsma. Christine Ella Slavic. Rowan Koromiko Burge. Christina Kate Chong. Amani Al-Shahimi. Rachel Aaron Moxham. Donna Lee Usher. Jizun Yang. Farzana Afshari. Ayobami Folusha Ajagbe. Nancy Alexander. Tanis Jane Anderson. Tracy Lynn Anthony. Del Cid Castro Aaron Ashley. Rochelle Boulia. Gurinder Kaur Biner. Darren Boychuk. Andrea Susan Brown. Juliet Brown. Amanda Brown. Louisa Beth Byrne. Mark Caves. Leah Pearl Christensen. Patricia Ann Cole. Jennifer Lynn Kopp. Kyriako Kostopoulos. Regan Karine Cowan. Graham William Wallace Davies. Baruti Dihu. Manvir Lucky Singh Dillon. Dia Davina. Michelle Lynn Drinnen. Serafina Emanuele. Gregory Gordon England. Lacey Evans. Nancy Jean Ferris. Camille Fortier. Darlene Sylvia Freeborn. Saba Gani. Jonathan Randall Clark Green. Julie Lynn Grundy. Alexandra Gunn. Alessia Marie Haney. Joel Harwood. Yvonne M. Haviland. Cecily Harris. Chun Wei William Ho. Deborah Hooper. Chloe Hudecourt. Donna Lynn Hutchinson. Jennifer Amelia Hutchinson. Chinthanat Megan Renee Innes. Eva Eleonora Joensuu. Katerina Jovanovic. Kimberly Jung. Paul Christopher Kane. Bronwyn Elizabeth Kelly. Cassie Joanne Krieger. Elisa Key. Pierre Maud Lachance. Jessie Jusprit Kaur Lali. Nan Lam. Jacqueline Nicole Crozier. Michelle Christine Lindy. Marnie R. McKenzie. Alicia McCormick. Alexander Ross McKillip. Francis Colin McLean. Lorna Lee Maynard. Faranak Mirfakre. Paolo Brian Antonio Mischianti, Tess Marie Moore, Heather Lauren Mulholland, Karis Sean Murley, May Naji, Susan Nazem, Braden Opelt, Ke Yang Pan, Patricia Ann Kwan, Namosh Wari Reddy, Ikjot Rehal, Miles Reginald Burnell Reed, Tomah Ribier, Teal Erica Richardson, Laura McChrystal, Lisa Phyllis Ritchie, Mehnoush Shahbandi, Krishna Sharma, Alexandru Mihai Serbu, Hamid Sorku, Michael Speak, Caitlin Stewart, Marley Stewart, Lisa Alice Helen Stokes, Timothy Tao, Akanksha Thakur, Katerina Uzelac, Lane Taylor Warbenek, Natalia Mikhailovna West, Leslie Ann Wilms, Abigail Catherine Caroline Wong, Celeste Pamela Wong, Fiona Elizabeth Wu, Rebecca Elizabeth Yao, Angela Joy Richards, Darlene Margaret Allenson, Sandra Bergeron, Pierre-Luc Blanc, Taline Eleanor Candy, Wendy Chang, Chandra Lee Cosby, Kristen Ho C. Cowley, Christina Danilus, Nicole Lee DeGiusti, Rebecca Quinn Dieppe, Amy Allison Dodd, Andrew David Fast, Kirsty Katrina Fern, Natalie Man Ching Frost, Tiffany Elizabeth G, Sarah Jane Elizabeth Gillis, Kimberly J. Grant, Kaylin Danielle Graves, Caitlin Marie Hamner, Garrison Scott Hodgins, Brittany Violet Margaret Howie, Diana Shea, Lindsay Lorraine Hurley, Alyssa Michelle J, Andrea Lee Keevil, Alexander Scott Kelsch, Gina Maria Francesca Kim, Joy Mary Ann Crack, Richard Martin Cron, Anita Elizabeth Lucose, Melissa Tiffany Lum, Lindsay Taylor McDonald, Caitlin Ann Mackey, Joel Michael Evans McLean, Susan Ann Major, Carla Samantha Mannes, Janaea Kristen McChesney, Julie Nicole McDowell, Amy Meldrum, Yelena Milivskaya, Lisa Ann Mitchell, Dawn Michelle Monchalin, Megan E. M. Matisha, Sunpreet Kaur Murad, Willow Mumford, Karen Na Ling Ing, Melissa Noble, Christine Odes, Susan Ottewell, Caroline Nicole Poirier, Carlotta Prigent, Marta Raymond, Alexis Beth Rickdahl, Tina Marie Richardson, Melissa Ann Robinson, Jolene Ryle, Amanda Jean Shep, Daniel Winston Scott, Deborah Shand, Fiona Jane Shand, Haley Nicole Shand, Melissa Jane Sheard, Joanna Lisa Snide, Michelle Stewart, Jessica Sheila Swanson, Nancy Lynn Teese, Chanel Trishan Marie Tour, Rachel Ann Van Dyke, Leah Michelle Wallace, Samantha Lee Ann Walters, Kelsey Warawa, Jillian Madeline Powers Whiteley, Emma Michaela Wilson, Kathy Wilson, Amy Christine Winford, Zina Aburegeba, Jennifer Laura Aitken, April E. Allen, Erin Rain Allen, Lara Jean Grace Alvarez, Leila Amuzande, Rachel Patricia Andaya, Jessica Megan Anderegg, Shania Aria Wardena, Jessica Lynn Arsenault, Tamana Aslamzada, Tigist Mekonnen Asrate, Julia Lauren Atkinson, Valerie Marie Christine Atkinson, Lauren Au, Manjul Avasti, Elizabeth Ann Axon, Yashil Baburam, Nisha Ramona Bega, Baljit Kaur Baines, Jagvir Kaur Baines, Alexandria Florence Baker, Jacqueline Page Baker, Kate Barber, Pavanjot Kaur Bath, Anna Gabriela Pinili Beher, Karima Belkala, Tegan Sasha Bell, Teresa Ann Marie Bells, Erin Beveland Dalzell, Joanna Bayer, Ashma Salim Bama, Tanvir K. Bandal, Michelle Beaning, Navjot Binning, Rowan Talia Burke, Stephanie Danielle Bissett, Chelsea Dawn Blecker, Sarah Leanne Bade, Jason Bott, Nicholas James Bracewell, Andrew Branco, Jesse Allen Bromley, Brittany Leah Brown, Haley Brown, Davin Thomas Burke, Carlene Olivia Burton, Amanda Maria Rose Camilo, Christina Teresa Cantafio, Elodie Capel, Sonia Carriage, Ariana Alicia Catamo, Alexis Hong Yu Chen, Vicky Chan, Grace N. Yu Chang, Kylie Mariko Charlton, Witten Chow, Cody Sherell, Yuna Cho, Puttamani Chomseng, Jordan Clark, Shauna Leanne Clark, Janelle Claudio, Marianne Rose Kolkol, Carol Naomi Withrow Coolidge, Dylan Wesley Coulter, Sabrina Isabel DeSena, Andrew Joseph Da Silva, Yang Dai, Kaylin Denise Mullen Dalmer, Athena Dancy, Jamie Dang, Brandon D'Souza, Kaylee Dean, Miranda Amy Durkach, Chantel Fuka Desh, Matthew Vincent DeSimone, Tanaz Amin Danani, Anisa Maya Danji, Rajdeep Kaur Danoya, Jessica Diego, Harsharn Dosanjh, Selena Chisaki Doyle, Riley Jessica Duncan, Lawrence Duong, Katie Van Bugnum, Courtney Elaine Eichorn, Mai Eltim Tammy, Katie Renee Eng, Caroline Andrea Engelstad, Madison Rose Fabretti, Ashley Paige Furtado Ferris, Jen Fisher, Zachary J. Fisher, Maria Elizabeth Fiskillis, Amy Diane Fleming, Josh Flynn, Toby Marceline Foster, Benjamin Lawrence Fox, Jordan Britt Fraser, Joshua James Fraser, Janaea French, Catherine Ann Friesen, Chloe Gammon, Oriana Garib, Gerald Patrick Gatti, Matteo Olivio Gazzola, Richard Harry Gibbs, Trina Joanne Giesbrecht, Rebecca Bree Gingrich, Tony Gladstone, Emily Shira Glass, Alyssa Justine Gonsalves, Brandon David Grant, Emily Alexandra Gresham, Amen Grewal, Kyra Grohl, Kajal Gupta, Gregory Gerd, Brennan Hagen, Emma Hamilton, Chloe Marie Hayner, Megan Hannah Wilson, Elizabeth Zoe Harkness, Kayla Rose Harrison, Christine Hartwig, Kathleen Hawley, Carissa Dawn Hebner, Christian Donald Hendren, Kate Leah Henriksen, Rachel Jean Carly Henriksen, Megan Daisy Harrington, Rory Andrew Hislop, Kay Larga Historio, Catherine Joan Lee Hives, Paige Hoblock, Ellen Barrett Hoffman, Chris Hogan, Timothy James Horita, Savannah Taylor Catherine Howard, Michael Douglas Howitt, Zhu Qian Hu, Wei Huang, Cairo Victoria Huntingford, Anne Hun, Su Hyun, Melissa Clotilda Ealing, Rika Inoda, Samuel Philippe Jackson, Jazreen Kaur Janjua, Rochelle Lynn Janssen van Vuren, Jaydeep Kaur Jossel, Vanessa Manisha Jaswal, Justine Joanda, Gurkaram Kaur Jawanda, Katrina Lynn Jensen, Michaela Ann Johansson, Laura Christine Johnston, Archana Josan, Jennifer Ju, Zoe Marie Chloe Jusseret, Dayin Kong, Michelle Can, Jasleen Kaur Candola, Shangyi Annie Keo, Ke Chuan Kao, Kiana Karimi, Taichi Ross Kashima, Stephanie Marie Keela, Sean Kilty, Manisha Page Kenyon, Hannah Fatime Khan, Sarah Michelle King, Sean Kirkby, Delaney Earl Kitching, Jennifer Maria Klimmer, Connor Samuel Rose Knickerbocker, Amrit Kaur Kochar, Yan Young Ko, Tia Kuner, Megan Shu Ying Kwang, Sarah Diane Kuleza, Oliver Kwan, Bryce Real LaBelle, Laella Rael Irene Mallet Lacourse, Emily Lynn Lafond, Marie Madeline Barbara Lafrene, Julia Lai, Jennifer Kimberly Lang, Madeline Ariane Moore, Tiffany Luttrell, Emily Rose Lauman, Kelly Lee, Alexandra Nicole Lee, Vanessa Lee, Sierra Eileen Legrue, Marissa Rosa Latiri, Joanne Yin Yi Liang, Brianna Claire Lewis, Alicia Lim, Sarah Lorraine Laurie, Michelle Lowe, Alexander Lowe Heistad, Sandra Ann Luck, Michael Antonio Luongo, Selena Christine Lynn, Kaylee Andrea Ryan Macmillan, Fatima Vicario Magbanawa, Norman Mai, Simrat Mann, Karen Nicole Manning, Sophie Jean Celine Miranda, Julian Leonardo Marcado, Leah Inez Marining, Julian Marqueda, Stephanie Marcella Massey, Saul Diana, Colin Philip Maxwell, Jennifer Lynn McDonald, Kaylee Sky Almond McDonald, Jessica C. McGregor, Tiffany Maria Suto McLean, Sarah Margaret Elizabeth McClellan, Melissa Ashley McNeese, Christine Ann McRae, Melissa Medallia, Ankur Mehra, Marina Ann Meredith, Heidi Michaela Michaels, Rahul Singh Minhas, Lonnie Mintz, Luke Moore, Andrew Morrison, Sharzad Motagedi, Rebecca Robertson Mueller, Jenna Elizabeth Muir, Justin Mulholland, Katrina Ferreras Naku, Rupi Nahal, Cameron Jordan Nakatsu, Hallie Nasu, Travis James Martine Neal, Natasha Neufeld, Maria Regina Nevada, Jennifer Diu Tao Wen, Harneet Nijjer, Kaya Gabriela Nishidate, Erin Simone Norman, Curtis Obel, Benoit Norbert Ouimet, Candice Miranda Owen, Emma Palmer, Janessa Jordan Parker, Brian Philip Pasquale, Kushbu Patel, Alicia Patterson, Sarah Pavlis, Jasmine Peachy, Carlo Domini Gachalian Penacerrada, Julianne Henry Phillip, Felicia Phillips, Jessie Sutherland Phillips, Michelle Elizabeth Pickford, Gabrielle Catherine Fung Pearson, Jessie Wayne Pipe, Jacqueline Sarah Plant, Sumit Pulea, Yannick Plourde, Alyssa Poynton, Imraj Singh Puni, Soninder Kaur Puni, Noemi Potvin, Chrysula Poulos, Rachel Proctor, Angela Projamer, Stephen Timothy Pruner, Shannon Putnam, Adila Sana Rabbani, Kathleen Michelle Ron, Moninder Rai, Cielo Isabel Rama Ramirez, Stephanie Alexandra Ramirez, Nicole Balraj Rampuri, Ajit Singh Randhawa, Priya Kaur Randhawa, Julia Elaine Carla Reed, Kaylee Lynn Reed, Alexa Dawn Reimer, Anna Bingqian Ren, Jenna Marie Richardson, Adam Lowell Ritchie, Emily Kate Rizzo, Jacqueline Ann Robinson, Jennifer Allison Rodriguez Palmer, Kara Rogers, Bailey Dawn Rokas, Jacqueline Diane Ralston, Justine Victoria Robotham, Janessa Michelle Royer, Olga Rubinova, Mahnaz Sabat Gadam, Suki Sahota, Juan Sebastian Sanchez Villa, Alana Sandhu, Navneet Sarwara, Zuri Hadia Scrivens, Sydney Seacrest, Parul Sekon, Wana Karina Svat, Unsa Sheikh, Kate Megan Sheehan, Shukpreet Kaur Shergill, Abigail Elizabeth Sherwood, Jamie Lynn Shimon, Yong Il Shin, David Paul Nielsen Shori, Navtej Nevan Singh Sidhu, Neha Sidhu, Molly Caroline Sigalet, Diptika Singh, Manvir Kaur Singh, Ashley Season, Megan Skidmore, Eric Skrebsky, Kylie Smart, Wendy Ellen Snyder, Ryan Amrit Sohi, Michael Anthony Lewis Sorley, Jessica Angela Spitali, Jennifer Isette Stencil, Callie Christina Stinson, Sonia Sturhan, Jing Ying Kian Suen, Cole Brian Swanson, Lisa Marie Salaji, Megan Takar, Jasmine Taylor, Shay Mark Texera, Oksana Turnaway, David Thompson, Natalia Thorburn, Simon Peter Thorne, Thea Tilston, Alicia Tobin, Mariam Isam Toma, Michelle Chloe Tour, Ravneet Tour, Tanya Amy Joanne Torres, Jason Archie Joseph Town, Caitlin Teresa Trott, Samantha Marie Tyers, Simone Rose Terrell, Amanda Underwood, Sophie Madeline Van de Kier, Kenna Van Oostward, Isabella Anna Veltri, Haley Lauren Vendiola, Kaylee Yvette Verbeek, Tiana Lee Vinter, Siobhan Waldock, Jenna May Walstra, Sadia Navid Warech, Anna Robin Elizabeth Ward, Brooke Laurie Webb, Rachel Kathleen Weir, Sarah Jennifer Wells, Kenneth Welsh, Hilary Wenham, Melanie Evelyn Gamash Wharton, Emily Williams, Alexandria Rose Wong, Coco Wu, Ivy Zhou Jiang Wu, Sharon Young Young, Cece Jiang, Todd Davison, recipient of an undergraduate Dean's Medal, Rosabella Acero, Prableen Baines, Angela Marie Berdusco, Anthony Betanti, Amy Brooks, Juliana Pina Cherminara, Wei Chuen Chan, Christine Chen, Yue Chuan Chen, Michael Chun Man Chung, Emily Ann Coelho, Rebecca Cordoni, Karen Cordua von Specht, Rachel Walker Dodds, Marissa Nicole Dritzis, Asma Elmasri, Zi Yao Fan, Ronnie Feldman, Georgia Garrett, Rachel Graham, Amanda Kate Hill, Sydney Hill, Bonnie Shu Fang Jiang, Pamela Cooner, Justin Li Yang Lai, Vivek Ishwar Lal, Jade Law, Eugene Lee, Gahui Victoria Lee, Jacqueline Youngsong Lee, Ye Jie Lee, Christina Lim, Emmerly Liu, Sam Liu, She Qing Liu, Sophia Isabel Makarian, Cassandra Masankai, Haley Danielle Mason, Bianca Matarolo, Mandy McInnes, Danica Lee Melnick, Carmeli Morales, Katinka Vera Charlotte Newman, Madeline Kyla Ing, Sarah Lindsay Ing, Janelle Danae Olson, Yifei Pan, Daniela Pantusa, Eleni Maria Papadoulis, Aaliyah Hannah Paru, Bryce James Rogers, Jiawei Rong, Kayla Elizabeth Savage, Priya Jessica Sidhu, Philip Silva, Erica Somerton, Sanchuta Surya Kumaran, Tan Su Chi, Tiana Antonia Dorothy Teamstra Kuhn, Tara Trang, Lynn Triu, Nicole Maria Vanderhelm, Megan Jennifer Walters, Wei Wang, Wenke Wang, Yu Chen Wang, Taylor Wyke, Ashley Elizabeth Wild, Emily Wright, Ishi Wu, Jiawei Xie, Hui Shi, Hua Dong Yang, Bi Shi Yuan, Isabella Jai, Rachel Stephanie Ong, Paige Burnett, Ashley Rose Hume, Ravina Kang, Mariana Karkuch, Jennifer Avril Monks Nechtel, Marissa Lee Mulaner, Latea Preto, Nicole Teresa Quintal, Adrienne Gia Salvant, Shubhra Anand, Simmerpreet Kaur Bains, Anjana Devi, Damanjit Kaur, Randeep Kaur, Irina Lacroix, Teresa Monde, Seba Musali, Konika Nagpal, Nahid Paracha, Kayla Nicole Williams, Faculty of Environment, Laure Spake, recipient of a Graduate Dean's Medal, Christopher Olayinka Ailori, Claude Michel Zotungichimpaye, Thomas Colton Royal, Maria Spiliotopoulou, Leah Martha Tarle, Zachary William Cameron, Jonathan Mark Douglas Harding, Ailey Hathaway, Walter Robert Homewood, Rob Rondo, Amelia Dorothy Marie Ruffett, Sarah Smith, Audrey Albertin, Brendan Michael Althouse, Megan Ann Burton, Emily Doan, Heather Anna Earl, Francesca Ferg, Hirmand Leonard Safari, Ryan Safton, Angus Hunter Strait, Joshua Allen Batson, Courtney Tanis Bridge, Nicola Carmen Croach, Tara Joyce Lamoth, Andrea Elizabeth McDonald, Busan Chaube Nukchedi, Christopher P. Pavsek, Daniel Jason Rajasuryar, Daniel Straker, Keisha Tolsma, Sean Aroeste, Cassandra Friesen, Gadwin Chua Gan, Cassandra Dawn Harper, Kevin Hutchins, Alyssa Christine Johnston, Jan Jacob Lee, Allison McPherson, Allison Helen Martin, Victoria McInnes, Ankita Mishra, Makis Ong, Lucy Quayle, Kim Jones, recipient of an Undergraduate Dean's Medal, Ina Olivia Albrecht, Fraser Thomas Andrews, Hannah Francis Peronja, Bryn Bishop, Maria Ana Brisson, Holly Butterworth, James Calbert Baitalar, Christina Hugh Lam Chan, Philip Maximilian Chosik, Chantel Marie Foster, Nicole Heckel, Sherry Lynn Hillier, Xiang Hui, Clayton Keithley, Sophie LaChapelle Chisholm, Ali Lanigan, Alvin G. Ming Lao, Evangeline Gabrielle Teres Lapalme, Jessie Lees, Emily Johanna Lenkik, Ashley Nicole Melanson, Chris Mitchell, Margarita Isabel Mooring, Mbuluki Bradley Nlea, Kenneth Donald Price, Nicole Lillian Quigley, Taya Schoenfelder, Grace Elizabeth Sherrill, Kyle Christopher Simon, Stephanie Spirkovska, Kirsten Nicole Steenblock, Trevor David Thone, Reuben Flynn Walker, Grace Wong, Saralina Webby, Sean Randy Williams, Dana Kathleen Winchester, Belva Wong, Sarah Marie Woiken, Yutaka David Yen, John K. Young, Eric Young, Toko Zhao, Tegan Lynn Akers, Anna Adhikari, Muhammad Ali, Meg Balog, Nicholas Charles Bartlett, Marie Gabrielle Béchat, Maria Beskromnova, Taylor Brown, Sadie Burgess, Jessica May Caherrell, Robert Antonio Canales, Yunhui Cao, William Fu Chan, Arshpreet Singh Chima, Thomas Xavier Cheney, Livia Nadine Dennison, Ali Hannah Di Giovanni, Russell Dunsford, Esme Fish, Maddie Garvin Smith, Andy Caitlin Gawley, Jennifer Michelle Graham, Wei Yang Guo, Ali Hamidi Tusi, Alana Jean Higginson, Alexis Holmes, Stan Hu, Gary Carr Fei Ip, Jamie Jagpal, Sophia Marlowe Joyce, Anuki Karunajiva, Taylor Kirkpatrick, Ching Yi Lee, Philip Lemp, Nicole Elise Lindsay, Liang Jun Leo, Julia Lisa McDonald, Sarah Louise McLeod, Catherine Morley, McLeod Duncan Napier, Dara Montana Preston, Brea Casey Quilty, Declan Sinclair Rankin, Serbi Kopa Ratti, Natalia Smirnova, Sarah Olivia Stackhouse, Matthew Stevens, Zhou Ling Su Jessie Tam, Gabriella Sylvia Toffoletto, George Vosper, Wei Wang, Huilin Wu, Zixin Xu, Gabriel Emilio Yanis Palowski, Zoe Yue, Winnie Shi Yun Zhu, Farbod Bashad, Noah Daniel Bircher, Kevin Christopher Chong, Saba Chengizi, He Yu Chen, Sijin Chen, Shu Zheng Chen, Stanley Jun Wei Chao, Luke Bernard Couture, Xiao Tong Ding, Crystal Fitzpatrick, Lauren Bailey Foote, Biao Gang, Emily Kate Grove, Gina Gu, Tong Hao, Awab Haq, Ryan Hayes, Ryu He, Xiao Shuin Jiang, Zhou Zheng Jiang, Wayne Jason Zhong, Elizabeth Laura Mariko Kamimura, Philip Karvavsky, Joshua Earl Kemp, Matthew Brian Masatoshi Koyanagi, Hye Ju Lee, Samuel Enping Lee, Hongbo Lee, Diane Lin, Ling Fei Long, Tianyang Luan, Zheng Luo, William Lusk, Grant Thomas McRobbie, Francesca Ira Lantin Marquez, T. Kim Wen, Shikai Ni, Jianzi Pang, Duncan Tak Chun Pun, Peter Stefan Shire, Ka Kin Kenneth Shum, Sarah Viola Margaret Skapsky, Kira Siobhan Stenmark, Jun Yang Sun, Matthew Yoshiaki Sung, Sharon Solva, Brian Yu Chuen Tai, Julie Tan, Amala Tej Francis, Gabby Trainer, Kirsten Vestergaard, Gurtaj Singh Virk, Chad Williams, Bo Williamson, Lok Yi Wong, Emily Ka Yan Wu, Kari Ha Jing Yang, Claire Ha Kun Yang, Jae Hung Yu, Ronald Chun Ting Yuan, Xiang Yu Zhang, Cheng Hao Zhang, Sonia Baines, Megan Elizabeth Benoit, William Louis Dunsmore, Rulan Xiao,
Will the platform guests please rise for the recession?
congratulations to the grad class of 2021. We did it!
Cheers!
Yay!
Happy graduation!
Congratulations, class of 2021. Congratulations, all the best. Go out there and get them.
Congratulations! Woo!
Wonderful! Hooray!
Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it! Woo! Woo!
Yay! Congratulations!